Thank you very much, Amma, for this fine opportunity. In fact, this is my second program in this platform, and already I have done several programs. The purpose here is to create awareness on the heart of remembering. So let me start with why we need to remember. In my opinion, memory is life. Memory is your career. Memory is history. If you don't remember anything, just imagine if you don't remember anything, there is no memory at all. What will happen in this world? Memory is knowledge. What are all the knowledge that you have today? It is purely because of memory. What are the facilities that you have? What are all the advancement, career advancement you have? It is all just because of the memory, and all the skills are just because of the memory. So, what is memory? It is just in simple words, we can say it is a storing of experience and recalling it at appropriate time. We need to store and you need to recall at the appropriate time. Here, I would like to introduce two phrases or sentences, like one is short-term memory and one is long-term memory. When someone calls, tells a number, a phone number or some information, it will be there in your mind for a few seconds or a few minutes. After that, it will vanish. And if you want to push it to ever, you need to push it to long-term memory. So this we will be discussing in this webinar. In memory, we have three processes. Memory happens in three processes. The first and foremost one is encoding, second is storage, and third one is retrieval or recall. You have a book with you, you have an image with you, and brain cannot understand what is that. So you need to convert the image or text or whatever may be into a form which is understandable to your brain. That is called encoding, and for storage we don't have any problem. Storage happens automatically. And retrieval we have a problem. So we will be looking into all these topics. Why we forget or memory loss? There are four simple main reasons. Is poor encoding. Poor encoding means your attention is poor. You are not paid attention for the information that you want to memorize. And there is no training for you to memorize. For example, normally we say that I have a poor memory, somebody is having good memory, I don't have a good memory, something like that we often say. But there is no such thing. A good memory or bad memory, there is no such thing. Only trained memory and untrained memory. And we have a lot of interference during studies, during thoughts, during talk, everything we have a lot of interference and lot of emotions are there. When you are happy, you can remember a lot. When you are sad or distressed, you will forget everything, even you can even forget your own name. So how it is stored? We receive all the information through the senses and it is stored in our brain not exactly in the particular point, in different parts of the brain for different information, different parts of the brain. And mind stores information in the form of pictures and sounds. It cannot understand language. Language is a different part. And simple arithmetic like addition, multiplication, subtraction, it activates cognitive functions of your brain. So you can convert numbers into sentence through association and visualization, and your memory will be better. So here are some of the rules of the memory. How your memory can improve. If you read a book, if you read a lesson as such, it cannot remember. You need to associate with some images, some stories or something like that. So that is called law of association. Then law of comprehension means you need to completely comprehend the lessons or information that you want to memorize. Then spaced learning, that means you study today, you read today, tomorrow you will forget. What you need to do is today you read, tomorrow you make a revision, 3 days after you make a revision, 1 week after you make a revision, you make frequent recalls. Then you will never forget. Then comes law of recitation, which means when you recite, your auditory memory will work out very well. So you need whatever may be the lessons or information, you need to recite. Then comes the law of overlearning. That means I know everything, I know everything. Don't say like that. Again, you revise. You will have a better recall. Then law of whole learning. That means you need to learn completely. When you understand completely, there is a difference between the whole learning and the comprehension. Comprehension is understanding. The whole learning means learning as a whole. So if you learn everything, the whole learning, your understanding will be better and your memory will be better. Then comes the confidence. With the confidence, if you study any lessons, with confidence, if you study any lessons, you can understand better. For example, you have studied well, you are going to exam, or if you're doing any work, you have a doubt whether I can perform this or not, then you will forget everything. So you should have confidence in your memory. Then reintegration. Suppose if you want to learn Hindi, you go to Delhi. If you want to learn Japanese, go to Japan. So you be in the situation, then definitely you will learn. Then law of figure and ground. So you can use different forms of letters like italics, colors, bold, underline, highlighter. You can read better. And the next one is sleep, which is very, very, very important because you need 8 hours of sleep per day. Every day you receive 60,000 informations. Every day you receive 60,000 informations. All the information you cannot remember. So during sleep only it consolidates. So you need sleep for minimum 8 hours for better memory. My point is normally we say I am not good at memory. My memory is poor. I am getting aged. I cannot remember. Understand that you accept you have a great memory. Your self-talk should be perfect. Can you forget what you really know about very well? For example, your house name, your place, your spouse name. Can you forget? Just imagine you write what are the things that you know till now. It will be a very big list. And appreciate your memory, your smallness. Yeah, I have done it. Don't say that I cannot forget. Don't say that I cannot forget. Just recall the words that